As part of the pre-season buy planning process, we complete a receipt reconciliation, sometimes called a receipt scrub. This generally occurs post-investment review once final booking quantities have been determined. The receipt scrub is a reconciliation between the Style and Style Color planning tools and the ACT. We validate that the quantities in the ACT align with the quantities in our planning tools. This ensures that we are indeed purchasing the intended quantities and captures any discrepancies before purchase order creation and sizing and packing. If discrepancies are found, we work cross-functionally to determine the correct quantities and update the appropriate tools. The sizing and packing of our products are another of the key pre-season processes. This is how we communicate to our vendors the size breakouts of our buys and how we would like them packed for shipping. As part of this process, we need to ensure that the quantity of purchase order aligns with the quantity in our systems. If there is a discrepancy in these quantities, we want to be able to successfully size and pack. The solve here, again, would be to work cross-functionally to determine the correct quantities and make the appropriate updates. If the PO is determined to be correct, then that may mean an incorrect number is either in one of our tools and needs to be updated in either the ACT or our planning tool. If the PO is determined to be incorrect, then that error needs to be communicated to our GAP International Sourcing Offices, or GIS, so they can correct it and you can proceed with our process. It's important to note that there is an additional complexity here due to the timing of this process. Sizing and packing can occur up to 2 months after buy planning, and it may be more difficult at this time to correct discrepancies as materials may already be booked and/or bought. Capacity at factories has been reserved and costs are already negotiated. We may end up with different quantities due to these limitations, which may have further implications for the overall performance of our business. As we approach the initial release or new flow of goods, we are tracking the progress of POs to ensure that our receipts are correct in quantity and on time. This is called the prep for release process. New flow tracking is an essential piece of receipt management as it will help us to gain insight into whether the business will be able to deliver on its financial plans. As we track new flow, we're concerned with the percent complete of the category. That is, what percent of the total category is tracking on time and will be available to release both on-site and to the stores. If you consider your category is only 50% complete by the time we need to allocate the initial flow of goods, how likely are you to make your financial plans within the first few weeks of your new flow? Most likely, you may miss sales due to a late shipment or short-shipped inventory. If discrepancies arise here, the cross-functional team is tasked with developing strategies to address the issue and deliver our financial plan. For example, can we speed inventory that's late? Do we develop a store tiering strategy that sends the available inventory only to our best stores? Do we hold marking down existing product? These strategies will help alleviate the financial pressure of the business, but are not the ideal. Quite simply, short-shipped or late product impacts our ability to deliver our current financial plans and has implications to our ability to deliver the future financial plans as well. It's our jobs to make sure we come up with additional ideas and concepts and strategies to help achieve our plans.